Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Stellaris Console Edition on the PS4 Pro. One thing I'd like to note about so far all the Paradox Console Editions for their games, I guess the only other one that we did was Surviving Mars,
yeah.
is that I find myself usually like zooming in more than I ever do when I play on PC, which I think is interesting. Maybe just because you use the triggers to zoom in and out. I just find myself doing it more often, when I'm actually in here. And that was the same thing with Surviving Mars. It just feels closer a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
more
one thing.
Intimate.
Yeah, a little bit more intimate. That's one of the things I kind of like about the console editions for both this and Surviving Mars. So we need to go and take care of a few things. We don't have a whole lot of minerals, guys. So that's one of the things I think we're going to work towards, actually. We have our construction ship over here trying to get the minerals there. So that'll be helpful. And Wumjum, they aren't doing anything here. So let me see if I can't build something.
Lazy bastard.
Yeah, let's get the basic mine here, and then we're gonna move the one pot to go work it. We need minerals, guys. It's imperative, and we don't need food. So let me see if I can't fix all of the planets in regards to that. Getting them doing something we actually could use. Looks like this planet is pretty much good. Yeah, we're good in that regard. And let's take a look at our capital real quick. I know that we have stuff to upgrade right now, guys. These can't actually upgrade these right now because they don't have the type of science labs that I want. We don't have those techs yet. All right, so I want to say that's it, Jynx. You ready to get started?
Ready to attack.
Oh, bad news, guys. Let's go and play it.
What?
So you know how we've been talking about eating pops? It turns out that is part of the expansion. And it's not called Unity either, Jynx. It's called something else that starts with a U, which I've already forgotten.
Utopia.
Utopia. Yeah, Stellaris Utopia. That's the expansion. It comes
Why
with
would eating people be in Utopia?
the different slave types are in Utopia. You can have like battle slaves are really good at fighting.
Like the Unsullied.
Exactly. Kind of. Yeah. I don't know that you cut their penises off, but...
Well, you'd have to cut like 3 or 4 of them off because they're aliens.
Yeah, true. But yeah, it's unfortunate that... I'm really bummed out that we didn't get the deluxe edition. Because I didn't look. I didn't do my research, guys.
I'm just like, that's the game we're playing.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was kind of basing it off of my previous experience with Paradox as a company and the way that their deluxe editions work. So I really should have looked at it more. It seems that our science ship isn't currently doing something. Oh, also, another thing that I didn't realize is that's different in the console edition. So normally when we tell them go to a system, they go to, on the PC version, they go right to the key planet or whatever to dock there. They don't do that here on this console edition. So yeah, they've been sitting here. We've been paying for them. We don't have to.
What?
Yeah, so we could, we have to upgrade them anyway. All right, how much is that going to cost? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. So we'll get them upgraded. But if you have them docked, they don't. I think it's like a 25% reduction in maintenance cost.
Oh, okay.
So it's a nice advantage there. Like I said, on the PC version, you just tell them to go there, and then they do it
It
automatically.
doesn't matter. We're frivolous.
Exactly. We don't really care about stuff like that.
We just throw money around like it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Even though we can't afford it.
Nope. We don't care. Looks like we finished building something. I don't know what it was though. I don't know if it was important or not.
It's a jam factory.
So yeah, it's just such a bummer because that means we're not gonna be able to eat these guys. Yeah, like I said, I really think we should have got the deluxe edition. If you're planning on buying this,
upgraded.
And they're upgraded, excellent. If you're planning on buying this, guys, then make sure you get the deluxe edition if you want the best experience. Honestly,
does it have like an upgrade option, or is it just
you
buy
know.
the regular game or the deluxe and that's it?
I don't know. You'd expect they would have that, but I really can't say. You'd think they would. We finished up our science ship that we were building. I forgot we were building this. Let's go ahead and give them a commander. Because remember, our scientist did die. Now we need a new one.
So sad.
So who do we want to recruit?
Bunak.
That's who you think we should get? They're all carefree, which does give anomaly research speed plus 35%. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's a roamer. So he surveys quicker.
Oh, I guess that. But he's old.
He's old. Yeah. Let's do the youngest guy. That makes the most sense. He's the snootiest of the snoots.
And I like his golden plumage.
That's sexy. He's a sexy ass bird. So everybody's like, what's wrong with you, Praetor? Don't judge me. Who are you to judge me? So this guy's This guy's gonna take care of that, so I guess we'll go the other way with this sign ship. So what have we not done yet? I don't think he can do any of these ones. Yeah, he's not high enough to research that project.
Baby.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Let's go and survey here. We'll get him surveying. I guess we'll go over to this one. Get all of these surveyed.
That makes sense.
And right there.
I have a feeling we're gonna run into someone cranky.
Maybe, yeah. And we fully repaired the fleet as well. Excellent. So you see how they have that green, like docking thing there?
The orbital.
Yeah, that tells us that and we also recruited those armies that we built. That tells us that they're cheaper because of that, since they're docking there. So lower maintenance, which is great. So you can also build stuff here in the spaceport. We kind of looked at that before with the solar panel networks, which is earning us a little bit of money. We want to build up our fleet soon though, guys, but I'm kind of trying to concentrate on our economy just a little bit because the minerals isn't quite where I want it to be. Also, we've got like a lot of pops that aren't working and shit are unemployed, which is...
Armies are expensive.
Armies are expensive. They are expensive, Jinx.
So let's do...
so this is the mineral silo, right? Yeah, it looks like this is... Okay, increasing. Good. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do something here. I guess another mining network will work out.
Sure.
And then we'll move that pop there. Trying to get more minerals, guys. Let's let it play, because I think we're broke.
What?
Ain't got no money, Jinx.
Seems to be a theme here.
It seems like our real life, too.
Yeah.
We need to spend that influence, man. I don't know if we have anything to spend it on.
I just want to spend money.
Yeah. Well, we did get our tax returns, guys, so Jinx is, like, chomping at the bit right now.
No, I'm not. I'm pretending that we have no money.
And pretending that we have no money, because she just wants to blow it. Communications have been established. So this is... We have met somebody new, Jinx.
Oh.
Bugs. The regime of Greater Spuxulak.
Spuzulak.
Spuzulaks.
Keep to yourselves, vermin.
So they are a military junta, or junta, whatever you want to pronounce, however you want to pronounce that. And they are hegemonic imperialist. So we want to say, keep to yourself, aliens. All right, so yeah, we met somebody new. We'll take a look at where they're at real quick. There's nothing we can get here, guys.
I bet as a chicken, they look really delicious.
I bet, yeah, that would be, yeah, it's such a bummer. We're not gonna get to eat anybody. What the hell,
so
man?
Crunchy.
That was around our entire design was getting to eat stuff.
I know.
So
we're not rich. We're not able to eat other cultures. Like, what are we really? I feel like we're about to have like a serious identity crisis.
I know. Yeah, we definitely are gonna have to take a look and see if you can upgrade. If there's an ability to upgrade to the deluxe edition. I didn't see it, but maybe it's because at the time that I was looking, I didn't have the game yet. Old Explorer, you want to read this first, James?
Located in a remote part of Banthery 4, the science team of the ISS Volatile Plumage has found an out-of-place metallic tablet. It contains basic information about a distant system using illustrations and what appears to be a periodic table. Science Officer Uralek has been able to use the information to deduce the location and potential resources of the system.
Okay, gain full survey data on the distant system. All right, awesome.
Good job, Pillow Man.
Called a Pillow Man. All right, let's take a look at the Hunhas. And because we don't have any of these texts yet to remove these, we can't really do anything here. That's unfortunate.
It's fine. It's part of the danger. You could get chlamydia or you could get ate by something in the noxious swamp. You just never can tell.
Should we do the mineral silo? It feels like that would not be that would not be useful. No, that's not useful at all. I think we were building a mineral silo somewhere. I don't think I should have done that. Yeah, I should probably look at that. I think I was thinking it was the other mineral building. My bad. Let's get the mining network here. Once again, just trying to build up our mining situation. I think it was on here that I built the wrong thing. Yeah, I did.
So they're whores by night and miners by day.
Yeah. No, the whores support the mining.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The whores popped when we found all those minerals there and people rushed there to make money.
Gotcha.
You know, being a miner, since we were paying high fees because, you know, we needed miners desperately, then the whorehouses, you know, popped up around it. That's typically what happens. Like, look at what happened on the oil rush up there in, what is it, Wisconsin? Not Wisconsin.
North Dakota.
Wyoming? Something like that.
All those.
They had a big, they had that big oil rush up there. And then the whorehouses popped up all around it. It's like a huge, massive business. So men are rushing up there to get paid to work in the oil fields, and women are rushing up there to be whores. So we want to replace this. I did not mean to build the mineral silo here, guys. I thought it was something else. I thought it was the building that gives the bonuses for the whole planet, but it is not.
Damn.
So that was my bad. That's pretty much worthless to us, honestly. But there's not really anything else to get right now, unless we wanted to get a monument to have everybody worship our greatness, or we could save up for the slave processing
Although it
facility.
looks like just a bunch of balls on a stick to me.
You know, let's maybe we'll save up for that, or we'll spend the money here in Womjam.
Well, I guess chickens don't have balls, so they might be envious.
Of not having balls.
Yeah. Or no, of balls.
Oh, if the statue had balls.
They're like, oh,
I see.
If only I had balls.
If only, Jinx.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oops. So what I want to do is let's get the construction ship building something here. We might colonize that planet. We probably would. I don't know why we wouldn't. Oh, wait a minute. We'd have to give it up.
What?
Yeah, we'd have to give it to... So there's a limit here. As you can see, 3 out of 3 directly controlled colonized systems. So this is a new thing. This is something that's been changed in the recent version of the patch, and it's way better. But in this version, they require you, if you can't control it, then you got to give it up to like a governor to manage in a, I forget what they call it, sectors. And the sectors are garbage. They're absolute garbage. You lose complete control. You just kind of like give them guidance on like what they should build there. And it's a stupid, stupid system. And everybody absolutely hated it. Everybody hated it. Nobody liked the sectors. Or maybe there was a couple people, but for the most part,
3.
most people don't want to give up all power. It's really dumb, and it just doesn't work properly, which is why they completely removed it. Paradox agreed that they didn't like it either, and so they removed it from the game. But unfortunately, we are on the older patch, so there's...
Here we are.
Here we are. Yeah, there's nothing to be done about us. So we do still have that sector system. So I hate the sectors, guys. I think they're just terrible. So what I try and do is get any techs that will increase how many planets I can control.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll wait to colonize. Plus, colonization is kind of expensive.
Can you ever like take it back?
Well, yeah. Once you make the sectors.
Oh, okay.
And I think you just get a penalty if you don't put them in a sector, but it's kind of a nasty penalty, I believe.
Oh.
I don't really recall though, because like I said, it has been a while. I mean, this patch is from like a year and a half ago or something like that.
Oh, that is
it's an old, yeah. So that's why I don't really remember anything from the patch all that well, guys. Because I'm old and I got a shitty memory.
It's funny how that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
All you can remember is pain.
Because it's constant. It's always there. It's always there. I hate that our influence is about to get maxed out, but I don't know what to spend it on. Is there... Yeah, see, once again, I'm kind of like unfamiliar with the patch a little bit. Is there something on the planets we can do? Let me just take a look. If there's
Can't like
decisions.
throw an influential party.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, here we go. That's right. They have edicts in this version. So in the new version, they have decisions. This one, we have edicts. This is what we want to spend our influence on. All right. So we should have been doing this the entire time. So this is the different options here. We can increase governing ethics attraction by re-educating people. Propaganda, which will increase happiness.
I like it.
Farming subsidies increase food, land of opportunity, migration attraction, so more people move from other planets to this one. Infrastructure projects we could build faster and cheaper. And the purity laws, which increase the unity output. So just looking at what we currently build on this planet, yeah, the unity one would not be useful because I don't think we get any unity on this planet. I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Yeah, none of these are all that great.
Propaganda.
How happy are our pops? Not very happy at all.
No, they're not.
All right, well, let's do that. Let's make them happy. Jinx just wanted to do propaganda because she likes.
I just want to make jingles.
So let's do propaganda. I agree with Jinx, even if it's for a different reason. So we've activated that. I think it lasts for, not entirely sure how long it lasts. 10 years. So that should be a while. That's a lot of propaganda, guys. All right, excellent. So we're going to want to do that on all our planets. Maybe not propaganda,
but a lot of lies to spread.
We want to do something though. We could do farming subsidies on the one that's best with food, which actually might be our capital. Let's see, what else can we do here? We can do building costs, make buildings cheaper. Sure, why not?
Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Save some money.
Is this the one that we're outputting unity on? Yeah, we're outputting unity on this one. Let's do the purity laws on this one. And also, I suppose, let me see if this is the better one for food. This one is better for food. So let's do farming subsidies on this one. And we have a little bit more, and we're not really doing anything with it. I guess we'll do what Jinx wants to do. Propaganda for everybody. In fact, we could do infrastructure projects and propaganda. Let's just get this stuff spent because we weren't doing anything with it because we're not really extending out our control of other systems at the moment.
Unfortunately.
Well, we could do that, but let's let our borders grow just a little bit more, and then we'll start doing that. So let's do propaganda. There we go. All right, so everybody's gonna be happy, which actually increased the production rate of everything.
They had better.
They'll be happier and then they'll work harder. That's the ideal anyway. All right, so there is something else here. It looks like we have some research that we can get. All right, let's grab that up then. And build it. In fact, we can actually tell him to build both of these. There we go.
Nice.
All right, so what did we complete? Something that
some stuff
we don't care about. Man, I've had a guy, I don't think he ever watched past episode 1, but man, he has been arguing with me for like days now about whether or not it's efficient to build your fleet all the way up to the cap in the beginning. This guy has only played the console version, never played on PC, but he watched a video that says that was about like 10 mistakes that beginners make in Stellaris. And then it told him to build to the cap when you are able to. You know, once your economy is able to.
Yeah.
That was what he specifically said. And because he watched this video, he thinks he's an expert now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's an expert in this. And so he is like convinced.
I guess we better do what he says.
Yeah. You know, he's got probably like, 10 hours in it. I have about 200 hours in Stellaris, but, never mind that. The fact that we're not at war right now, we're not using our fleet. There's no reason to build it up just yet. The one argument in that video is that the AI does look at your fleet size and they decide whether they're going to attack you.
Definitely.
Yeah, if you got a little fleet, then they look at it, they can easily attack you.
Look at these little chickens with no army.
Yeah. So yeah, I understand that is true. And you should build to your fleet capacity. But right now we are earning tons of energy because we're not. Although, yeah, there's not as many uses in energy in this version of the game as there is in the current one. We'll continue to compare to the current one, and I feel like somebody else said I shouldn't do this, but I feel like it's useful because one day this console version, guys, will be just as great as the PC version
of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll eventually get upgraded.
Yeah. Let's get all these mines upgraded.
But console people know that already. Like, unless you're on Xbox.
Know what?
The console version is always quite a ways behind the PC version.
That's true on Xbox too, but they do seem to get things quicker than we do. Than the PS4 one. They get the PC games quicker for obvious reasons. With them being, owned by Microsoft.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the worst one is the survival games, man.
I know.
We're always way behind on the damn survival games. Ooh, nice. We got another tradition available, though. I haven't really been liking the expansion ones.
I want to survive. All
right, so this is what I was waiting for to get the Frontier Outpost, is these two. That's the reason why we haven't got them. Is I want to get them cheaper. So we'll let our borders grow, so we'll know exactly where we want to put those Frontier Outposts. And we never looked where that Empire is. Oh, they're way the fuck over here. There's a lot of space in between us and them. That's a lot of room for expansion, guys. You can build 3 Frontier Outposts, and essentially they serve like a planet. They create their own borders, so that you can connect your borders.
Nice.
So that's why I'm waiting a little bit to see where that would be the best location to build that. We did finish research of the physics lab. Excellent, because physics research is the lowest right now for us. What do you want to get, Jinx? Planet sensor range, and then also unlocks the component in the sensor component. Global energy management. Ooh, yeah,
Manish?
Yeah. Let's do the energy.
I like Manish.
Yeah, let's do that one. How long until we get the rest of those techs done? 3 months before we can clear those blockers.
Ugh.
Robots are 21 months away. Long time. Ancient life pod.
Doomsday.
You want to read it, Jinx?
An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of a planet. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ISS Volatile Plumage managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Oh.
Well, if it's a mate. If it's just a revered leader.
Of course it's a mate.
I don't know, that planet name seems kind of fun to say. Detino. Yeah. All right, so we knocked that out. And I was gonna do something, but I already forgot what it was.
Because my problem is the text is so small, if I blink, then like I'm lost.
The Leaderite civilization encountered. We have encountered the presence of a pre-space alien civilization on a planet in a system. There's evidence that they have harnessed the power of the atom, and nuclear weapons may be prolific among their many divided nation states. The possibility of a sudden self-inflicted extinction event is high. We should consider building an observatory post above the world to study them more closely. So this is what I was telling you about, Jinx, where you can find these pre-FTL planets. Here's one right here. You see they get the little axe
caveman symbol.
Even though these ones are not cavemen, but you can find them in all ages. You can find them like in the Stone Age and stuff. So this is them here.
Oh, look at them.
And so they get like special buildings, like primitive farms. Primitive factories and stuff like that.
It's a shame we can't eat them.
I know. We have to conquer them, Jinx. We absolutely do.
I want to wear their furs.
Purge time. Yeah, can't look at any of that right now. But yeah, I think we need to. We're gonna have to get that planet in our space. Let me just take a look here at where it's at.
They look really strong.
Yeah, we could use them
in the mines.
Yeah. I don't know what traits they had. We could have looked at that. Maybe
there was a bee bug, an elephant,
a
pack mule.
Take a look here. I think the bee bug is the energy one. I could be wrong. Oh, I can't look at it.
Details? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're industrious. All right, so that's actually the mineral one. You're right, Jinx.
Okay.
They are good at working in mines.
Nice.
They don't live very long though, probably because they work in mines. They are very nomadic though. And they're like tropical planets. One of the nice things about finding somebody who has a different planet type, this is obviously the same planet type as us, so they can live on the same planets as us and work our mines. But if you have a species of a different planet type, you can use them to like colonize other planets and stuff.
Oh, they're not furry; they're reptiles.
Yeah, they're reptilian.
Gotcha.
So, but they have cool looking spiky hair. So
they do.
It gives them major
like rock
props.
People.
So we want to get this under our control and then build an observatory post there so we can study them. And there's different types of study that you can do. You can do like passive study where you just watch them, or active study.
Them.
Yeah, or you probe them. I think it has you picking up the picture of it, has you like picking up a cow. So it'd
be a shame if some of them disappeared.
So that should be interesting thing for us to do, I think. We got so much stuff to build right now, guys. It's just crazy.
Can you imagine if aliens really were just like looting people from the planet, and taking them off to enslave them?
Some people mines? Would argue that they do that.
I
Jinx,
know, but who can tell?
All right, let's build. Yeah, none of this is necessary right now. All right. What about on this planet? Yeah, we just looked at this one. Where's the pop building? Down here. We don't have a building for him. All right, let's go and do that. Let's get further research.
We need the dangerous critters for our fighting pit.
We do. We didn't have a fighting pit. See, Jinx has excellent ideas here. So let's do. Where's the research lab? Am I blind? Oh, here we go. All right. Oops. And then we're gonna move this guy. He won't be a slave.
You've been
He's
promoted.
A scientist. He went from being a slave to a scientist. Although he was a baby slave, so.
Yeah. So
we decided when he was a baby that he had a big head.
Oh, okay.
And we're like, he looks smart.
Like Megamind?
Yeah. I was thinking he'd make a great scientist.
It was a completely underrated movie.
That was a fantastic movie. I like Megamind. So we've gotten the ability to clear the swamp stinks.
All right.
So we'll get rid of those. We can also clear volcanoes. Don't ask how. Increase our naval capacity by 10%.
Water.
Or get biolabs. So let's get biolabs. All right. Oh, yes. Now that we've done that, we should probably clear some of these spots in the Henhas. Because they're blocking everything.
Keep one volcano.
You think so?
For aesthetic purposes.
Not very efficient though.
Swamps,
Jinx.
you don't really need anything.
No, you don't need a swamp.
I guess you
Although,
want to have like a swamp billy show.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to have the swamp billy show, and I imagine like getting rid of the swamp, you're killing a lot of animals too, Jinx.
Animals nobody likes or cares about.
What are you talking about? Gators are cool as fuck.
Yeah, but nobody really likes them. They're kind of dicks.
I suppose you're right. They're a little bit, but they're still cool. I like gators.
But I mean, I guess they stick to their place for the most. Well, never mind. That's not true.
That's not true. They be getting in people's pools. You find a gator in your pool.
But I mean, if you're living in swamplands, you know to expect gators in your fucking pool.
Yeah, you're gonna have gators in your pool, and you shouldn't be surprised by that shit. Yeah, if you live in Florida, you should expect like gators and big ass snakes and shit. I don't know how people let their kids like play.
I know.
Just play out in the yard. Play out by the river and shit.
Yeah.
I don't see how more kids don't get eaten.
Maybe they don't like those kids as much.
Or maybe those kids just grow up. I'm not going to say smarter necessarily.
Just
but
wrestling gators.
Yeah. And then you get somebody like Steve Irwin and shit. Wanting to stick a finger in every goddamn fucking animal's ass.
Fucking PETA.
So.
System survey complete.
What did we get down here? Oh. Looks like one of our scientists leveled up.
Nice, good job.
Mm-hmm. He's gotten more experience. So I said that we were gonna declare war on these guys this episode. I lied.
Lies, all lies.
I'm trying to build up our economy, guys, and it's almost there. We're looking pretty solid right now.
Are they still on par with us?
Well, we haven't built ships in a while, so I imagine so. But soon.
But they've got to be poor, right?
Why do they have to be poor? Just because you're calling them a peasant?
Oh, but their intelligence is low. They're not smart.
Are those ones stupid?
I don't know.
Really remember.
It was low.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I guess we'll take a look at them. Why don't we look at them now, actually? The contacts. And it's these guys.
Construction complete.
Where are their traits? I guess we want to look at their species here. No, they're sociologists, Jinx.
What?
They're deviants.
That doesn't mean they're smart.
Sedentary and solitary. Yeah, invenerable. They live a long time. Yeah, they're not necessarily stupid.
I thought it said that their intelligence was low.
No, I don't think so. No, I didn't see anything about low intelligence. I don't know if they're...
You're going against the propaganda here.
Oh, okay. Is this the propaganda that you've been putting out, Jinx? I'm sorry. The Jinx is our propaganda minister. That's what we call her.
Of course.
Because what other job would a Jinx hold?
I don't know of any.
There's no other job for a Jinx. So yeah, I wanted to get rid of this thing. I guess we don't really need to, but
tile blocker cleared.
I feel like we're wasting a good slot here that we could be using for something else. Because the mineral silos are okay, but not in that spot. It's not, because it gives the adjacency bonus, which we're not even getting. So yeah, let's build something else here. Let's get, well, that's right. We're supposed to be slaving up for the slave processing facility. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
We need 225 minerals. Don't let me spend anything, Jinx. You know I have problems with that.
You know I have problems
with
stopping you from spending money.
Because that's all Jinx wants to do.
I'm always there whispering like, yeah, that's a good idea.
She's that little demon in my ear.
We need that. It's so shiny.
Jinx's concept of the word need is a little bit different than I'd say most people's.
But it is a need.
It's not.
I'll go psychotic.
Oops, I wanted to pause this. We got an anomaly here with a 60% failure risk. We should probably leave that be. We're gonna have a scientist die. That's almost guaranteed. So we've got what we needed.
Was it the careful fella? He's got a pillow.
And the pillow will protect him, Jinx. All right, let's get the slave processing plant facility. Excuse me. All right, so we finally got it. That's gonna make all our slaves more efficient.
Was that
on the capital
thing that you needed to buy? Okay.
That is the thing I needed to buy, Jinx.
Because you just bought something.
Yeah, you didn't even stop me. So yeah, we got the thing we needed to buy, Jinx. Thanks for helping me on that.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
I know, you're great, Jinx. So scientists still continuing scanning the galaxy, learning a lot.
Found anything interesting?
Well, we found those guys.
Cool thing. The little buggy people over there.
What? Oh, look at that. They're already building out.
What?
We're going to need to lock this system down here. You know what? We might do that as soon as our construction ship is done.
Burritos.
I'm not going to, Jinx. I think we're going to build something there now, actually, and make sure that we get that. So we found an anomaly. Large amount of ship debris can be found orbiting around this planet, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action.
Ooh, we'll get a super cool ship.
Let's research it. All right.
Or
Some
Barbo,
surveyed.
not Garibos.
All right, so once that construction ship is done, we're going to extend our empire out that way. We're going to make sure we get control of that before these assholes do it. I don't know if they're
Bugs.
colonized something there, or if this is...
One of those
Yeah.
space station thingies.
Yeah,
Construction complete.
could be either. I don't actually know. So, signs of battle. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Crescent 5 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans from the ISS volatile plumage have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Yorlek is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict holes for any valuable technologies. All right, so that was the graveyard.
Good job.
Excellent. So construction ship is done. Now let's go have him build something here. Frontier outpost.
Yes.
We're gonna get it, guys. I'm glad I had spare minerals as well.
That'll block off that road there.
Yeah. Yep. Once we close, we'd have to close borders to him though, or they could build something there. Can he can research the project here. Do it. Make it happen, Cam. All right. So we got a ton of energy. Just kind of lacking in minerals. We really need to get our mineral production up. So let's continue building on the planets as we get minerals. But we need that
Research
the
complete.
edict that increases minerals. And we actually just finished something. Let's see what we got research-wise. We got robotic workers.
Robots.
I'll talk about what the advantage of robots here is in a second. Let's get... Oh, man. I really want to get spaceports, guys, because spaceports are great. However...
Minerals.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to get the mineral situation, and I want that mineral processing plant. That's the plant I was trying to get, the one that gives the plus 10% minerals.
The silo.
Yeah, instead of the silo. Yeah, I thought that's what we had, but I was wrong. So yeah, we're gonna get that, guys. And the advantage to the robot pops is that it creates a additional like growing, so that you can have one baby growing. And then you can also have a robot growing. So you can build a robot. And robots
don't grow, silly.
Or, you know what I mean? The pop is growing. Essentially, you're building it, you're constructing
Okay.
it. But robots cost energy to build.
Oh,
And
son of a bitch.
instead of eating food like the birds
They eat
do,
minerals.
they eat energy. They take energy,
Oh.
basically. You gotta supply them with
Damn.
energy. So that's what their maintenance cost is one energy instead of one food.
I knew they weren't worth it.
But look at Jynx. Look at the plus 10% minerals because they're strong. So they're really good at mining. They're not very good at energy, unity, or any kind of research. Not these particular robots. You can upgrade them, get different robots. But yeah, we're going to want robots. So once we get
Okay.
50 minerals, which we should have momentarily, actually.
It's going to lead to a robot uprising. I'm just saying it now.
It could in the future. But we're not worried about the future, Jynx. We're thinking about the now. The here and now. Because that's what our pops do. So we're gonna build the robot pop. We will move him once we get him, though. Move him to some other job.
That's the only
Mining.
sense of the future that I think about is zombie apocalypse.
And robots
robot
taking
apocalypse,
over.
yeah.
Jinx is just thinking of apocalypse.
The rest of it, like,
Apocalyptic
financial
scenarios.
ruin. Who cares?
I don't know. Economic problems are serious, Jinx. They're difficult. It'd be difficult for any
Well,
family.
if it leads to the apocalypse, then I'm ready.
Jinx is squared away. I don't know. Like, part of me always wants an apocalypse so I can, like, go back to my nature, which is, honestly, if I'm being honest, guys, my nature is very violent.
He's a barbarian.
A little bit.
Let's just say it.
I used to love to fight when I was younger. Obviously, I haven't been in a fight since I stopped working at the prison, so that's a long time ago. Last time I was in a fight was like a decade ago. But I still have that aggressive tendency, even though I've been domesticated by society and
Construction complete.
fatherhood and marriage and all that kind of shit.
Oh, don't blame it on me.
Jinx wants me to fight.
I'm like, hey, beat that guy up.
Fight him.
I don't know him. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But
All right, we finished our special project. You want to read it, Jinx?
the team under Science Officer Uralek has finished their expedition on Crescent 5 and returned to the ISS Volatile Plumage. Sadly, the wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analyzed the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit.
Okay, interesting. So the last thing we're going to do, because it is the end of the episode, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the ship designer up again, and I meant to do this in the early part of the episode, and I just remembered, is we forgot to put some on here. I always bring the viewers into my mistakes when I don't do something, when I forget something. You guys are part of it too. I forgot to upgrade the ion thrusters to make these ships move a little bit faster.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're also about to get new armor, so maybe I should have waited to do this. But you know what? It's fine. So let's go ahead and save that. Yeah, I want to override it and get the better ion thrusters on there. And I think that's good to go. So we'll probably want to upgrade these guys. Let's take a look here. You can just select them. And then there should be an upgrade button. Here we go. It only costs 25 minerals. That's not bad. Make our ships a little bit faster. And then we'll probably want to go ahead and build some as well. Let me just take a look here at the spaceport and see if we can. We can't. We're broke. But I would like to start building to the cap because these guys need to die.
They sure do.
We need to take them out, guys. We need our first conflict.
Nobody
I
likes
think it would be,
periwinkle.
No, nobody does. So what's this guy's name? Chairman Wings of Magenta? That's his name? What the fuck? So yeah, we need to take him out. So one day we're gonna do it. Also, the science ship isn't doing anything. Where's he at? All right, he's way the fuck over here.
Taking a nap on his pillow.
Yep. Is there anything for him to, like, projects for him to do over here? I don't think so.
I suppose a pillow is a pretty good utility.
Yeah, out in space.
Like, you can nap, you can smother people, you can have a pillow fight.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with it, Jinx. All right, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed the episode. Oh, one more thing that you can use the pillows for. In movies, they use it for a silencer. Now, I watched a video that it doesn't work. If you're in a movie world, which we are, then you could use it as a silencer.
Apparently, you use it to masturbate with, because there's this show that we're watching.
The
girl's always humping a pillow. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. What the hell's the name? That You show? Oh my god.
So weird.
It's crazy. It's a weird show. You should check it out if you haven't already, though. Expect
weirdness.
Yeah. But she's always humping a pillow. Yeah, apparently you can use pillows for that too. So many uses for a pillow. I can see why he carries it around. In fact, I have a lot more respect for him now that we talked about that. Yeah. All right. So that's the end of the episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Go check out some of our other content on the channel as well. A lot of different videos, a lot of different genres. I also, at the end of the video, I don't know if you ever make it, but if you do, at the end of the video, we put an end card where we suggest some videos that are ones that we like, or maybe perhaps similar to the current series that we're doing. So yeah, check something out. Might find something that you really like. Hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.